whether the government initiatives have been put in place to strengthen conflict prevention frameworks, including the establishment of facilities and the mechanism to support affected communities. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Before I allow comments on these statements that have been sought, allow me to make these communications. Honorable Senators, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a visiting delegation of 2 teachers and 50 students from Onto Lily Boys Senior School in Buri West, Meru County, who are seated in the public gallery. The delegation is visiting the Senate for an academic exposition. On behalf of the Senate, on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to them and wish them a fruitful visit. Also, I'd wish to acknowledge the presence of a visiting delegation of 71 teachers and 7 students. I hope, Clerk, this is the correct number. 71 teachers and 7 students. Can you confirm that is the correct? These are from Holy Trinity Academy in Elgeyo Marakwet County, who are seated in the public gallery. The delegation is visiting the Senate for an academic exposition. On behalf of the Senate and my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to the delegation and wish them a fruitful visit. I will call upon the Majority Leader and the 1 minute to extend a word welcome to both delegations. And thereafter, Senator Kisang, 1 minute.
I can use the dispatch to save time. Mr. Speaker, I thank you. On behalf of my colleagues, I wish to join you to welcome these students from Meru County and Elgeyo Marakwet who are visiting the Senate this afternoon, and of course witnessing as we transact business. Mr. Speaker, I am sure it hasn't been very entertaining because no real legislative work has taken on the afternoon. People have been presenting statements, which is part of our representation, one of the 3 cardinal duties of a legislator, presenting issues on behalf of their constituents, and that's what the students have witnessed this afternoon. I believe later on, should they hang around a bit longer, Mr. Speaker, they'll witness debate as well, because there are many issues that are up for debate, and maybe, Mr. Speaker, should time permit also, they will see us legislate, because there are bills and motions that we want to progress beyond the stages where they are in. Mr. Speaker, therefore, I welcome these students. I wish them well in their studies. It's my prayer that they'll be disciplined, avoid all truant behavior that can lead into the kind of challenges that we have seen in schools, not here. Finally, Mr. Speaker, is just to tell them the house is mostly more beautiful than what you see this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, if you see things that looks like grasshoppers in the house, Mr. Speaker, they should forgive us. We normally look better than this. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kisang.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, also on behalf of the House, I want to take this opportunity to welcome the students from Holy Trinity from Elgeyo Marakwet County, and also on behalf of the Senator for Meru, my friend Kathuri, the Deputy Speaker, also the students from Meru, welcome to Senate. This is where we undertake our assignment that is given by the Constitution, legislation, oversight, and also representation. So we want to ask you to be disciplined, work hard, and work smart, so that one day you may join this House or other professions in building the Kenyan nation. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Crystal Asige, you may proceed with your statement.
Thank you very much, Speaker, for the opportunity. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations on a matter of national concern regarding the arrest of Mr. James Thuku during demonstrations in Nakuru on the 25th of June 2026. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Thuku, a person with a disability, was arrested during the commemoration of the second anniversary of the 25th of June 2024 anti-finance bill protests. This incident raises grave concerns about constitutional compliance, the treatment of persons with disabilities, and broader patterns of police brutality in Kenya. In the statement, the committee should address the following: compliance with legal and constitutional provisions, including the factual basis for Mr. Thuku's arrest and whether the actions of the officers were consistent with Articles 27, 28, 49, 54, and 244 of the Constitution, the National Police Service Act, and the applicable National Police Service standing orders. 2. Assessment of the violation of rights of persons with disabilities, particularly whether the deprivation of the mobility aid on Mr. Thuku and his right to dignity, equality, accessibility, and reasonable accommodation was observed, as well as Kenya's obligations under the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. 3. Police brutality against persons with disabilities. Examining whether this incident reflects a wider pattern of excessive force or discriminatory practices by law enforcement, and what safeguards exist to prevent recurrence of the same. Accountability measured, 4. Accountability measures instituted, detailing the identities of officers involved, the status of the disciplinary act, disciplinary action. And lastly, administrative or criminal proceedings and investigations by the IG, including whether the National Police Service will table the final report and actions tabled, will table the actions taken in front of the Senate. I thank you.
Senator Faki.
Honorable Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Roads, Transportation and Housing on a matter of county-wide concern regarding the eviction of tenants from the National Housing Estate in Changamwe, Mombasa County on Sunday, the 12th of July, 2026. The eviction was undertaken without adequate notice and involved the use of excessive force, resulting in the displacement of tenants and loss of property. In the statement, the committee should address the following. Number 1, the circumstances.
Order, honorable senators. You may consult, yes, but keep it on the down low.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the statement, the committee should address the following. Number 1, the circumstances surrounding the eviction, including the legal basis for the exercise and the government agency and or other entity that are authorized and conducted it. Number 2, the due process followed and whether the affected tenants were issued with the requisite notice before the eviction, including copies of the relevant notices, court orders, and other authorizing documents. Number 3, the number of households affected, including details of any injuries, arrests, loss or destruction of property reported during the eviction. Number 4, the measures taken to provide the affected tenants with the emergency shelter, humanitarian assistance and compensation, and alternative housing. Number 5, the action taken against the persons found responsible for the unlawful conduct or the exercise of excessive force during the eviction, and measures put in place to prevent similar incidents. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Mohamed Faki, Senator Mombasa County.
Senator Majaya.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53, sub 1, to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Trade, industrialization, and tourism on a matter of national importance or national concern regarding the impact of the remarks attributed to the former Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, discouraging tourists from visiting Kenya until after the general election in 2027. Mr. Speaker, sir, the unfortunate utterances negatively portrays the nation and have raised widespread concern, public concern, over the impact on the country's tourism sector. This concern is particularly significant because of the sector's contribution to the country's gross domestic product, GDP, foreign exchange earnings, and its sustenance of billions of livelihood. Further, several countries, including Kilifi, several counties, including Kilifi, Mombasa, Kwale, Taita Taveta, Narok, Nakuru, Laikipia, Isiolo, Samburu, and Meru derive substantial economic benefits from tourism. In the statement, the committee should address the following. Number one, whether the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife has assessed the impact of the remarks attributed to Honorable Gachagua on Kenya's tourism sector, and if so, obtain the findings of such assessment, including details on the ripple effects of any projected decline in tourist arrival on national and county government revenues, employment and business activities, particularly in counties whose economies rely heavily on tourism. Number two, the mitigation measures being taken by the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, the Kenya Tourism Board, and other relevant government agencies to reassess the international visitors and safeguard the Kenyan's reputation as a safe tourist destination. Number three, the government's broader strategy to safeguard Kenya's international image and ensure that tourism promotion efforts remain effective during the periods heightened by political activity, including details on, number one, whether there are plans to engage political leaders and other public figures on the importance of responsible public communication on matters likely to impact Kenya's international reputation. And finally, the policy and the legislative actions being considered on strengthen the protection of Kenya's tourism industry against inflammatory statements likely to adversely affect the sector while safeguarding the constitutional right to freedom of expression. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, honorable senators, before we allow comments, we need to do a voice vote on order number 8 and number 9. Clerk, kindly proceed to call those to orders.
Order number 8, motion, consideration of a report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Laban Omusundi regarding the enactment of a legal framework to provide for recall of the President or a governor through a citizen initiative. Question to be put.
Senator Muma, kindly take your seat. Honorable senators, I will now put the question. That the Senate adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Laban Omsundi regarding the enactment of a legal framework to provide for the recall of the president or a governor through a citizen initiative, which was laid on the table of the Senate on Thursday, 11th of June 2026. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, motion, consideration of a report of the Standing Committee on Health on a petition to the Senate by Mr. Patrick Musilu and others concerning the protection and propagation of the commercialization of the new generation Mudhea antivenom in Kenya. Question to be put.
Senator Nyutu, take your seat. Honorable Senators, I will proceed to put the question on order number 9. That the Senate adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Health on a petition to the Senate by Mr. Patrick Musilu and others concerning the protection and propagation of the commercialization of the new generation Mudhea antivenom in Kenya, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, the 17th of June 2026. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, honorable senators, pursuant to Standing Order 45-2, allow me to rearrange today's order paper so that we dispose of the following orders and then resume comments on the statements that have been sought. We will move to handle order number 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 23. And thereafter resume the normal flow as contained in today's order paper. Clerk, you may proceed to call those orders. Order number 22, not 23. Order number 22.
Order number 12, the County Government Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2025, Division. Order number 13, the Community Health Promoters Bill, National Assembly Bill number 53 of 2022, Division.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly ring the division bell for 3 minutes.
Well, the Senate is about to get into the division stage for two bills, the bills that have been read out by the clerk. This includes the County Government's Laws Amendment Bill, a bill originating from the Senate, Bill number 14 of 2025. This is a bill that is sponsored by the Honorable Senator Abdul Mohamed Haji. It is a bill that is at its second reading stage, and debate on it was concluded. Same to the Community Health Promoters Bill, a bill originating from the National Assembly, Bill number 53 of 2022, and it is a bill that is co-sponsored by the Senate Majority Leader, much as is a bill that is originating from the Senate, from the National Assembly. It is a bill that affects the functions of the county governments and therefore had to be considered at the Senate to be able to help the senators or the House that is mandated for oversighting the county governments and also working in the interest of the devolved units to be able to consider the proposed amendments to this bill, or the contents of this particular bill, and align it to the interests of the county government. So these two bills are getting into the division stage. They are bills that have been considered at the second reading stage, meaning that debate on them was concluded. What is about to follow now is a vote by the delegates or the delegation to be able to make the bill move to the next stage. That is move into the consideration at the Committee of the Whole House stage for consideration of any amendments that may have been proposed by members or even the committee for the bills or for the amendments to be able to be considered either adopted or rejected. However, the vote this afternoon on the division stage is for the bill to be read a second time. So that is the question that the honorable senators shall be taking during the voting stage or the division stage for the bills to be read for the second time or a second time, and for them to be able to move into the next stage. The County Government's Laws Amendment Bill is a bill that basically seeks to provide for clarity in the publication of county legislation passed by county assemblies to mandate county governors to deliver annual state of the county addresses before respective county assemblies, to stipulate timelines for nomination and appointment of county executive committee members, among others. The bell has stopped. It was a 3-minute division bell, and of course we should be waiting for the House to get into that process of division for these two bills that are at the division stage. The County Government's Laws.
Honorable Senators, the 3 minutes are done. Sergeant at Arms, you may now draw the bar and close the door. Logo of all honorable senators. Honorable senators, you may now log back. You may now log back to allow me to put the question, then you proceed to vote. Senator Mwenda Gataya, you are logged off. Honorable Senators, I will now proceed to put the question on order number 12, which is that the County Government Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 14 of 2020, Senate Majority Leader, you may proceed to dispatch to cast your vote. Senator Kisang, kindly take your seat. Honorable Senators, the result of the division on this order is as follows. Ayes 30 votes, abstention 0, nays 0. So the ayes have it.
The County Government Laws Amendment Bill 2025, a bill for an Act of Parliament to amend the County Governments Act and the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act and for connected purposes.
Next order.
Order number 13, the Community Health Promoters Bill, National Assembly Bills number 53 of 2022, division.
Honorable Senators, I'll proceed now to put the question once the system is up. Senator Murango, Senator Nyutu, Senator Seki, and the Majority Leader. Kindly proceed to dispatch and cast your vote. Honorable Senators, those who are standing, kindly take your seats. Kindly take your seats. The results on the division on order number, that's order number Order number 13 is as follows. Ayes 29 votes, nays at 0, abstention 0 votes. So the ayes have it.
The Community Health Promoters Bill 2022, a bill for an act of parliament to regulate the practice of community health promoters, to make provision for the training and registration of community health promoters, to establish the Community Health Promoters Council, and for connected purposes.
Now, honorable senators, before the doors are opened, let me make this communication. Please do not leave the chamber. We are moving to the committee of the whole. We need all of you in the chamber so that we can go through the committee of the whole. And we have quite a number. We have order number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 22. So kindly, as we open the doors, don't leave the chamber. Sergeant at Arms, you may now open the doors and withdraw the bar. clerk kindly proceed to call those orders?
The Order number 15, the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 16, the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 17, the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 18, the Sports Amendment Bill number 2, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, Committee of the Whole, division. Order number 19, the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 20, the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, Committee of the Whole for division. And order number 22, the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division.
Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, order. Honorable senators, you may resume your seats. We are getting into the Committee of the Whole. Senator Medhu, Senator Medhu, Senator Murungi, Senator Mofaya, take your seats. Take your seats, honorable senators. Honorable senators, I would like to remind you the request made that you do not leave the chamber because we will need you also after this Committee of the Whole for purposes of division. Sergeant at Arms, you ring the bell for 5 minutes. Ring the quorum bell for 5 minutes. Senator Eddy, proceed to use your office to call members back to the chamber. Deputy Minority Whip as well as the Whip Majority facilitate members to resume the sitting. Clerk, Sergeant at Arms, continue ringing the quorum bell for a further 5 minutes. A further 5 minutes for members to drop back into the chamber.
Well, the senators are about to get into division stage on a number of bills. This is at the committee of the whole house stage. That voting or that division also requires the quorum for it to be able, or for the members to be able to consider these bills at that particular stage. So the first 5-minute quorum bell, as had been directed, has lapsed. The chair of the whole house committee has also again indicated or called for a further 5-minute quorum bell. Of course, this is to be able to ensure that all the members who are in the chamber make their way into the house to enable the house attain that needed quorum for the division stage. These are bills that have already gone through a second reading and were also considered at the committee of the whole house stage. The committee of the whole house stage majorly is a stage where the bills, after going through debate, and if there are any amendments that members may have proposed to these particular bills or to any bill, then at the committee of the whole house stage is where those amendments are considered on whether they can be adopted or rejected, to be part of the bill or rejected. And of course, at the end of it, the bills have also to go through division. This is at the committee of the whole house stage. So the house is just waiting to be able to correct and also immediately get into the division stage for these bills. One of the bills is the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill. This is a bill that is originating from the Senate, Bill number 10 of 2024. And it is a bill that is sponsored by the leadership of the House. This is the Senate Majority Leader, Honorable Aaron Cheruiyot, as well as the Senate Minority Leader, Honorable Stewart Mazayo. This is a bill that basically seeks to amend the Statutory Instruments Act, Cap 2A, to provide for timelines for the making of regulations to ensure implementation of laws passed by Parliament. The bill proposes to insert a new Section 24A in the Statutory Instruments Act to require a person responsible for the making of regulations to make the regulations within 12 months. That 5-minute quorum bell has stopped. We should be waiting to hear from the chairperson of the whole house committee. Allow me to hand you over.
So,
Honorable members, order, honorable members. We are going straight to start with the Heritage and Mishams Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023. We have got in this particular bill 5 divisions, and we will proceed straight to divisions. Clerk, you may call the first. This is a clause for deletion. Clause, the first one, I will proceed to put the question that clause 98 be deleted. Log in for purposes of voting. You are logged out. Honorable Senators, proceed to log in. Senator Abdul, what's the matter? Sergeant at Arms, you may assist Senator Abdul to log in to the system so that he can vote. Senator Faki. Now, for those, I presume all members have logged in. I will have to put the question once again. Under clause for deletion, I put the question that clause 98 be deleted. Honorable Senators, you may now proceed to vote. You may now proceed. Senator Kamau. Senator Kamau Kiduku, Senator Beatrice Ogola, Senator Beatrice Ogola and Senator Kiduku, please approach the desk here for purposes of voting. Senator Manzo, you also need to approach the desk here for support. Honorable Senators, we will proceed to the next clause, but before I do that, I would like to request Senator Medu, Senator Kinyua, and Senator Karungu Dhangwa, Senator Eddy, the leader of majority, Senator Ledama. Let's take our seats. Let us be attentive. We have got quite a number of divisions, and the more time we waste, the longer we will take here. I'd like to have members be attentive so that we take the shortest time possible and conclude on the business. I will proceed to put the question that new clause 99A be now read a second time. We will proceed to the next, Honorable Senators, and I would like you to note the time we have taken when you are attentive to deal with that particular one. Let's also continue maintaining that. I proceed to put the question that Clause 31, Clause 41, Clause 43, and Clause Honorable members, we now go to the next, and now we'll proceed to put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Senator Okoiti please approach the chair? Honorable members, before we do the next division, I'll have to announce the results of the division under the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023. On clauses for division, ayes 29, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. On new clause 99A, ayes 29, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. On clauses with amendments, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. And on all clauses, ayes 29, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. We will proceed to the next bill. The next bill is the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024. Honorable Senators, in this particular bill, we only have got two clauses and two divisions, sorry. And I will proceed to put the question that Senator John Methu approach the chair to be assisted to vote. We will proceed to the next division, that is on all clauses, and I will put the question that clause 2 as amended, the title, and clause 1 be as amended, the title and Senator Eddie Gisheru, Senator Samson Cherargei, Senator Cherargei, please approach the chair. We will go to the next division on the Environmental Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024. Senate Bill number 23 of 2024. In this division, we have got two amendments Honorable Senators, we will proceed to the next. I put the question that Clause 2, Clause 3 as amended, Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 6, Clause 7, and Clause 8, the title as amended, and Clause 1 be part of the bill. Honorable Senators, please proceed to vote. Yes, honorable members, just posting the question. Honorable Senators, these are the results of the division on the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024. On clauses with amendment, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. And on all clauses, the results of the division, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. Senator Mofire, approach the desk here to be assisted to vote. Senator Mofire. Yeah. Honorable Senators, these are the results of the division on the Environmental Law Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024. On clauses with amendments, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. And on all clauses, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0, and the ayes have it. Next bill, Honorable Senators, we are dealing with is the Sports Amendment Bill, number 2, Bill 2024. We will proceed to the next vote on all clauses. I put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5 as amended, clauses 6, 7, clause 2, the title, and clause. Honorable Senators, these are the results of division on the Sports Amendment number 2, Bill 2024, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024. On clauses with amendments, the ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0, the ayes have it. And on all clauses, ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0, the ayes have it. Next bill, Honorable Senators, is the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024. We will start. Senator Kamau Githuku, proceed to the chair. Honorable Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 6, Clause 8, Clause 9, Clause 10, Clause 11, Clause 12 as amended, Clause 13 as amended, Clause 14, Clause 15, Clause 16, Clause 17, Clause 18, Clause 19, Clause 20, Clause 21 as amended, Clause 22 as amended, Clause 23 as amended, Clause 24 as amended, Clause 25, Clause 26, Clause 27, Clause 28, Clause 29, Clause 30, Clause 31 as amended. Senator Haji, please approach the chair. We shall be done in a few minutes. Honorable Senators, these are the results on the division on the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024. On clause for deletion, ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. On new clause, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. On clauses with amendments, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. And finally, on all clauses, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. Honorable Senators, we are proceeding to the next bill. The county Honorable members, these are the results on the division on the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023. On all clauses, ayes 29, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. Honorable Senators, this is the last bill, the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024. It's got only one division. I will proceed to put the question. I put the question that clause 3, clause 4, Honorable Senators, these are the results on the division on the County Oversight and Accountability Bill 2024 on all clauses. Ayes 29, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we are now proceeding to do reporting on the divisions which we have just done, and we will start to report on the progress on the Heritage and Misham Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023. I'll call upon the mover to move. The leader of majority, please move.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Heritage and Museums Bill and its approval thereof with amendments.
I now proceed to put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments. And will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next is reporting on the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024. Majority Leader.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 10 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I now put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Honorable Senators, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We will proceed to the next reporting on the Environment Law Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024. Mover. Senator Haji, proceed. Give Senator Haji the microphone. Senator, your mic is on. Proceed to the it's now on. Proceed.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
And now I proceed to put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Honorable members, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We will proceed to the next reporting on the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2025. And I'll call upon the mover to move.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Sports Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 45 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
And I proceed to put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Honorable members, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We will proceed to report on the progress on the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, and I call upon the chairperson to move. The mover, please, Leader of Majority, proceed to move.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 4 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I now put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Honorable members, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next is the reporting on the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, and I'll call upon the mover to move.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bill number 18 of 2023, and its approval thereof without amendments.
Honorable members, I now proceed to put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, and its approval thereof without amendments. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We will proceed to report on the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, and I'll call upon the mover to move. Senator Olekina.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bill number 3 of 2024, and its approval thereof without amendments.
Honorable members, I now put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, and its approval thereof without amendments. Honorable members, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Honorable Senators, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, even though we are opening the doors and withdrawing the bars, kindly don't leave. We have only 7 divisions to make, and very quickly did. So, sorry, yes, Senator Indy?
May you just do them all together?
You can link the column bill for 1 minute. Okay. Let's go ahead with the reporting, Chair. We start with the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023.
Mr. Speaker, Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Mover.
Heritage. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I request Senator Ledamo Lekina to second.
Senator Ledamo. Honourable Senators.
I second.
Senator Chelegei. I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye, as those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bill number 8 of 2023, be now read a third time. I request Senator Ledamo to second.
Senator Ledamo.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, be now read at that time. Honorable Senator Chelegei, you are being misread by my colleague Senator Hillary. Honorable Senators, I put the question that the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, be now read at that time. A division for that bill becoming greater. So we report all of them first and then we do the divisions, one after the other. So we are now on the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024. Chairperson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I request Senator Ledamo to second.
Senator Ledamo.
Second.
This volume is high. Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 10 of 2024, be now read a third time. I request Senator Ledamo to second.
I second.
Honorable Senators, I now propose the question that the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, be now read at that time. I put the question that the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, be read at that time. Division later. We now go to the reporting on the Environmental Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024. Chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I ask Senator Methu to second.
Senator Medu. You said Bed or Medu? Oh, Medu. Senator John Medu.
Mr. Speaker, why are you unsure?
There is a senator known by the name Bed.
And there's also another senator known as Medu.
And John.
And John also.
Okay, proceed.
And it's the same person. Mr. Speaker, I proceed to second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover. Senator Faki.
Honorable Speaker, I see my colleague, Senator Cherargei, busy conversing with Senator Chute while the Speaker is on his feet making directions.
Actually, I have mentioned his name 4 times this afternoon. So I give you the first question, Senator Cherargei. Mover, did you proceed? Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, be now read a third time. I ask Senator Methu to second.
Senator Methu. Order, Senator Cherargei.
You know, Speaker, Senator Cherargei is taking advantage because he knows that you need the numbers. But he has told me he's very happy about Orkalau. Mr. Speaker, I proceed to second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the Environmental Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, be now laid at that time. I propose the question that the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, be now read at that time. Division at the end. We are now reporting on the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024. Chairperson.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I request Senator Ledama to second.
Dama.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Sports Amendment Bill...
Oh, sorry, I did not put the question.
Oh, yeah.
Let me first put the question. As many as of those, the similar opinion say aye. As those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Sports Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 45 of 2024, be now read a third time. Mr. Speaker, I request Senator Kinyo to second.
Senator Kinyo.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
I also request the technical conveyor to check on my mic. Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, be now read at that time. I put the question that the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, be now read at that time. Division at the end. Okay, we are now reporting on the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024. Chairperson. Sema kinana. Kwa vipi? Safi kabisa. Tuko sawa. Masemeji wako wako wazima.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Move of the Public Audit.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I request Senator Madzayo to second.
Senator Madzayo Stewart.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 4 of 2024, be now read a third time. I request Senator Madzayo to second.
Senator Madzayo.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, be now read at that time. I put the question that the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, be now read at that time. Revision at the end. We are now reporting on the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023. Chairperson.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, and its approval thereof without amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Senate do agree with the committee on the said report. I request Senator Ledama to second.
Senator Ledama Orekina.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Therefore, I propose the question that the Senate do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the Senate do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bill number 18 of 2023, be now read a third time. I request Senator Ledama to second.
Senator Ledama.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Senator Modigi. Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, be now read at that time. I put the question that the County Hall of Fame Bill, County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, be now read at that time. Revision at the end. So we are reporting on the last bill. I want to give you hope that we are doing the divisions in the next 1 minute. County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024. Chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, and its approval thereof without amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Senate do agree with the committee on the said report. I request Senator Kisang to second.
Senator Kisang.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
Therefore, Senators, I propose the question that the Senate to do agree with the committee in the same report. I put the question that the Senate to do agree with the committee in the same report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As those of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bill number 3 of 2024, be now read a third time, and I request Senator Kisang to second.
Senator Kisang.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to second.
Senators, honorable senators, I propose the question that the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, be now read a long time. I put the question that the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, be now read a long time. Division at the head. Honorable Senators, we are going to the divisions, the 7 divisions. I request the Sergeant at Arms to ring the quorum bell for 3 minutes. No, the doors are open. But to encourage senators, kindly don't leave the chamber.
Yeah, Sergeant at Arms, you may stop the ringing of the bell and also draw the bars and close the doors. Honorable Senators, you now please settle down so that we can move on to division. Clerk, log off all senators from the system. Senators, please log back to the system. Senators, you may now proceed. Is that okay? Not yet. Please log in, all senators. Senator Haji, what's the problem? Clerk, please assist the senators to log in. Honorable Senators, we will do all the voting and then we will announce the results. I now put the question that the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, be now read a third time. You may now vote. And I'll put the question that the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024 be now read a third time. You may now vote. House. Order, Senator Mundigi. Honorable Senators, Senator Mundigi and team, please. Honorable Senators, I put the question that the Sports Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024 be now read a third time. You may now vote. Clerks, what's happening? Clerks, do you want to assist the senators? (2024) be now read a third time. You may vote. Honorable Senators, we are moving to the next one. I put the question that the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills Honorable Senators, this is the last one. I propose the question that the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, be now read a third time. Senator Chute, please approach the chair. Senator Haji, please approach the bench. Senator Abbas, please approach the desk. Gun here. Honorable Senators, please settle. Honorable Senators, please. Senator Matthew, please sit down. Honorable Senators, I wish to announce the results. Please freeze, Senator Abbas. Senator Abbas. Okay. Honorable Senators, I wish to declare the results for the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023. And the results are as follows. The ayes, 27, nays, 0, abstentions, 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the conservation, preservation, protection, research and management of cultural and natural heritage at national and county levels of government and for connected purposes.
Senator Gataya Mwenda, please approach the table. Senator Abbas, please approach the table. Yes, again. Senator Mofaya, please. Honorable Senators, you may sit so that I can read the results for the next one. These are the results for the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024. And the results are as follows. Ayes 27, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Statutory Instruments Act to provide for the timelines within which the statutory instruments shall be made and for connected purposes.
Honorable Senators, I'll now read the results for the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024. The results are as follows: ayes 27, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Forest Conservation and Management Act to make further provision for afforestation and reforestation of indigenous forests in Kenya, to promote tree planting in all counties, to amend the Climate Change Act to provide for the setting and formulation of strategies to achieve national environment targets, annual carbon requisition targets, and for connected purposes.
Honorable Senators, I'll now read the results for the Sports Amendment number 2, Bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024. The results are as follows: ayes 27, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Sports Act to create county academies of sports, to protect the minors in sports, and for connected purposes.
Honorable Senators, the results for the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024. The ayes 27, the nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Public Audit Act 2015 and for connected purposes.
Honorable Senators, the results for the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023. The results are as follows: ayes 27, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to establish a county hall of fame in each county as an avenue through which the county governments shall bestow honor on individuals within their respective counties acclaimed as being outstanding, exceptional, or illustrious in any profession or activity. Provide a framework for the preservation of the history, heritage, and culture of counties and for connected purposes.
Now, the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024. The results are as follows: ayes 27, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to give effect to Articles 96(1) and 3 of the Constitution to enhance public financial accountability by county governments and for connected purposes.
Sergeant at Arms, you may now open the doors. Before we go to the next order, you may now log in to comment on the statements. Honorable Senators, allow me to reorganize the order paper to allow order number 10 before the statements. You may now call order number 10.
Order number 10, the Kenya Roads Amendment and number 3 Bill, National Assembly Bills number 34 of 2025, second reading, resumption of debate, mover to reply.
Senator Eddy.
I say a lot.
Honorable Senators, please settle down. Let's listen to.
Madam Speaker, I thank you for for reordering the paper for this particular bill, because this is the bill about RMLF, and this bill, Madam Speaker, as you know, this bill is a bill that has got court order that gives us a deadline to pass this bill. So I wanted to urge fellow senators that perhaps it would be good that tomorrow we show up in the afternoon to make sure that we pass this bill so that we can meet the deadline. But the most important thing, I want to thank all the senators who contributed to this bill. And Madam Speaker, I hope that with this bill we will unlock the RMLF money to go to counties. And therefore, I reply. I thank you, Madam Speaker. And I request that you defer the putting of the question to a later date. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
It is so deferred. Now to the statements. Senator Cherarki.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Madam Speaker, sorry, my apologies, Madam Speaker. I want to support the statement by distinguished Senator, my minority leader, our broad-based leader in the House, Senator Stewart Madzayo. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, I want to thank him and other coast leaders. Yesterday I saw our Speaker, C.S. Joho, also our Senate minority leader. Mr. Speaker, every day Kenyans continue to appreciate the reason why we impeached Rigathi Gachagua. Mr. Speaker, because the statement is made, Madam Speaker, the statement he made is equatable to economic sabotage, which is treasonous, Madam Speaker. Because the boycotting of a region, of not saying tourists should not visit Kenya or investors, is killing one region, Madam Speaker. We cannot allow such a leader to lead this nation, Madam Speaker. And God forbid, his mindset is only based on a sadist who believes in power hungry, of being selfish at the expense of killing other Kenyans, Madam Speaker. I want to thank the Senate minority leader for taking this bold step. He must be called out. And even my newest deputy minority whip, Madam Speaker. Look at the numbers. Last year, Madam Speaker, in conclusion, in 2025, there was 500 billion that was generated through tourism in this country. That one means somebody working in an hotel in Kilifi, Indiani, will have a job. You can see more than 7.9 million Kenyans, tourists visited Kenya. Even here in Nakuru, Narok, Kajiado, and across the country, Madam Speaker. Of that was 2.7 million foreign visitors. And we are targeting more than 3 million foreign visitors, tourists who will visit this country. Madam Speaker, the projection, which will create 10% GDP in 2026, will be US dollars 12.7 billion. We cannot allow Mr. Rigathi Gachagua to come around and create incitement, Madam Speaker, and I want to call to NCIC to take keenly these matters, Madam Speaker. The National Cohesion and Integration Commission must ensure that Mr. Rigathi Gachagua records a statement for inciting against economic saboteurs, Madam Speaker. This is treasonable, Madam Speaker. And therefore, I want to call upon the leaders of coastal region and even us in the Rift Valley, even in Migori, the tourist site, even in Nandi, even in Nakuru, even in Nanyuki. It is not only a coastal affair. This is a national affair that and must be treated with the consideration, Mr. Speaker. And I'm happy, Madam Speaker, in conclusion, that when you saw the info track, he only got 4% support of Kenyans. It shows that this person who is pushing tribal ethnicity, tribal agenda, will never see the leadership of this country. And God forbid, if he ever runs for even a national office. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, Madam Speaker, it was even a grievous mistake to make him the deputy president. And when we saw you in Azimio, Madam Speaker, complaining then, we didn't appreciate it. But we now appreciate why we removed him. And it was a grievous, tragic mistake to have been able to be the deputy president of this republic. And I'm happy each and every year, Madam Speaker, we continue to prove ourselves right while we impeached him, Mr. Speaker. And I know even he has been impeached. Even if he runs for any seat in this country, we'll continue to impeachment, Madam Speaker, because he has failed. And that is why even he has restricted to a small village called Wamunyoro, because his thinking is village thinking. He cannot think as a national leader. He cannot think as an international. Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, I beg to support.
Senator Thangwa?
Madam Speaker, we cannot allow Cherargei, a lawyer who has never represented anyone, to come here and lecture Rigathi Gachagua without a substantive motion. Madam Speaker, can't you see we have won all Kalau?
Senator,
the whole country understands.
Order, Senator Thangwa. What is your point of order?
Point of order, Madam Speaker, is that Cherargei, Senator Cherargei, is discussing the people's deputy president without a substantive motion.
Senator, order, Senator Thangwa. You know very well that's not a point of order. I'll allow, please sit and you'll get an opportunity to. Yeah.
Point of order 105, when you're giving
yes, what is that?
Here,
yes.
Madam Speaker. I've had him discuss the people's deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua.
Senator,
a man that is respected by the people.
Order, Senator Thangwa. You are actually not helping yourself. What are you objecting to?
I'm objecting the senator discussing a person who is not in this house.
Now, that does not fit within the points of orders. Please sit down. I'll call the next person. Senator Manzo.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
You actually finished. He called the point of order, but you finalized what you did. So I'm sorry, it is Senator Manzo next.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to comment on this statement by Leader Omanyo.
Just before this, honorable senators, just take 2 or 3 minutes each so that other senators can also contribute.
Let me begin now. I want to say that the statement by the Leader of Minority is totally mistaken. I want to challenge the state. In fact, what the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua said is that he's just alerting Kenyans what is making tourists not come to this country. The moment you are doing killings in the country, Mr. Speaker, the moment we have goons running people out of a church, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, the moment we have the DCP truck attacked on a route which is on its way to Mount Kenya, where tourists pass to go to Mount Kenya, you don't expect any tourists to visit. The moment we have people on top of Prados and with guns, and no one knows them, including the Minister for Interior, then you are threatening tourists who want to come to this country. So if you want tourists to come to the country, keep the country peaceful. The moment you are disrupting Madamano and making killings, the whole world is watching abuse of human rights, Madam Speaker. At the moment the world is watching abuse of human rights, they don't like it. The tourists are not going to come to the country, Madam Speaker, so long as there are human rights abuses in this country. That's what stops tourists from coming to this country. That's what makes the government very unpopular, and therefore, Madam
Senator
Speaker,
Cherargei, what is your point of order?
There is none.
Madam Speaker, I raise understanding on the 105 on statement of fact. When he says the roads that lead to tourist site has been closed in Mount Kenya, what does he mean? Can he provide a substantiation on that?
Okay, Senator Manzo.
Yes, I want to substantiate. You know the road where the truck of DCP was attacked is the road which leaves Naivasha and also leaves Nakuru and goes to Mount Kenya, where this Mount Kenya Safari Club and many other tourist attractions. It's also the way to north if you are coming. and that when the truck was burned in the middle of the road, then Kenyans and any other tourists could not travel that particular day.
Finalize, Senator Manzo.
Yes, I want to finalize on the statement of Honorable Kavindu, whereby the Matatu circles in Machakos town have had a problem. Machakos town is a middle town from Kitui and from Makueni. Makos Circle, which had been denied an opportunity to carry its business, its transport business, has been inconvenienced. Most of the owners come from Makueni. And therefore, I want to support Senator Kavindu that this matter of the circles must be sorted out with urgency, and that, Madam Speaker, that we look forward to when the governor comes to this floor so that this matter can be sorted out once and for all, and all business people can be happy operating from Machakos town. I thank you, Madam Speaker. I support.
Senator Methu.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Yet again, Madam Speaker, now close to 2 years since Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, we are still discussing him in this house. We had been told that he'll be forgotten in 2 years, in two weeks. Now it's been 2 years. He is yet again on the floor of this house. We keep insisting the way Senator Dengwa has actually said.
Senator Methu, let me guide you. We are commenting on statements made in the House.
Yeah,
Can I guide you to please just discuss, contribute towards the statements made in the House?
I'm not the one who approved this statement, Madam Speaker. This is a statement that was approved by your office. And it has been written.
True. That is true.
Yes.
And can you speak to the statement?
I'm speaking the statement. This statement is speaking about Rigathi Gachagua. So we are discussing Rigathi Gachagua here. It is not me who approved this statement. It is not me who sought for this statement. It's your office that already allowed us to discuss him again. So you can't say that...
What is your point of order, Senator Sigei?
Madam Speaker, I would rarely interfere with a colleague who is making contributions, but is Senator Methu in order to direct his concerns to the Honorable Speaker as to whether he should discuss or comment on the statement or ask you questions? Madam Speaker, if he can't debate on the statement or comment on the statement, he has no business threatening the Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable, no, there is a point of order that has been raised. Let me guide. Senator Methu, the statement is about the impact of the remarks attributed to the former Deputy President discouraging tourism from visiting Kenya. So I would want you to make your comments in regard to that statement, please.
I want, Madam Speaker, and I want to, either I am not very good in English or one of us here is not very good in it. Because what I said, once again, we are discussing Rigathi Gachagua in this house. Once again, that's exactly what I've said. What is out of order?
That is fair comment. I would say proceed.
Yeah,
proceed.
Exactly,
Honorable Senators, let's.
And I know people are very, I see the people.
On what point, Senator Eddy, please.
Madam Speaker, I am standing under Standing Order 101 and Standing Order 105. 105 being statement of fact, and 101 actually does require that if there is a discussion of any individual in this house, there has to be a substantive motion. Madam Speaker, I want to draw from everything, a ritual we do in this house, that when the presidents go, for instance, and makes a remark in the National Assembly.
Senator Eddy, please move straight to your point of order. Don't give an analogy from elsewhere. Senator Methu, just hold on. I'm guiding the House.
This is the Buddhism we're talking about.
Senator Methu, please sit down. No. Senator Eddy, I am the one presiding. So I will be the one to decide who speaks and who doesn't. So can you move straight to your point of order?
So, Madam Speaker, what I'm saying here, the statement we are discussing here is not discussing the persona of Rigathi Gachagua. The statement, it is clearly indicated here, is a statement to condemn the unfortunate remarks made by the former Deputy President.
Senator Eddy, I will call you to order and ask you to sit down he did not talk about persona of the deputy president. Please sit down. I have ordered, please, let Senator Methu finish and then you can respond. I'll give you an opportunity to make your remarks.
Madam
Thank you.
Speaker, first, I'm surprised that you're saying let Senator Methu finish, and I've not started. I just said just 4 words. I've just said four words. Madam Speaker, I just said yet again.
Yes, 4 words means you have begun, you will finish, isn't it?
So why don't you allow me to then speak? When you,
Order Senator Eddy. Order Senator Cherargei. The only person I've allowed to speak is Senator Methu.
You know what they are looking at is the time. They wanted to get to 6:30.
Please
So
speak.
now, Madam Speaker, I wish there was a verbatim quoted about what His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua said, so that then we can discuss the import of what exactly he said. And Madam Speaker, you know, I wonder whether these people who are running this country, especially the ones who are in charge of our security apparatus, actually know what they are doing to this country when they allow this country to be a goon nation. That everything and everywhere, goons are just everywhere, because that is exactly what Rigathi Gachagua was speaking about. Just imagine, if a tourist was to come to Kenya, and they find and they see gun-wielding people, because we have never seen that kind of thing, Madam Speaker, that a person is on top of a Prado, just shooting aimlessly in a small by-election that is in Orkalao, Madam Speaker, because that is exactly what was the import of what he was speaking about, Madam Speaker. Do you actually think, and do the President actually...
I have overruled the point of order, please.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you. Do the people who are in charge of the security of this country...
Cherargei, order. Senator, you will respect the chair. Proceed.
You know, Madam Speaker, you know why he is disrupting me? Of course, because he doesn't want us to speak about this very dangerous trend that is creeping in our nation, Madam Speaker. We cannot allow our country to be run by goons. We can't have a minister for goons, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Senators, it's now... It's now 6:30 p.m., time to adjourn the Senate. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until tomorrow, 22nd July at 9:30 a.m.